Happy Saturday. Okay, good morning, guys. Excuse me. These are objectives for this next coming week, October 20th. This first two are a review from last week. 5.11c, we're talking about organizational patterns. Remember all those different types of organizational patterns that you use as a writer. Also, figure 19d, inferences. Remember, we're focusing on persuasive text, and remember that your persuasive essays about cereal is due on Thursday. Don't forget, it's important. And then a new objective is 5.11b. I will find the facts in the text and verify them. Interesting. And then our next one is 5.2e. We talked about this last year in 4th grade. I will use a dictionary entry to find the correct meaning of a word as it is used in a nonfiction passage. So these 4 objectives will be covered next week. All right, so let's talk about 5.11b, verifying facts. So informational text and nonfiction text provide facts. They always do. Facts contains information that can be proved. Facts are objective. Remember that word, objective. That means they are not based on someone's interpretation, feelings, or judgments. Here are some types of information that you'll find in factual readings. You'll find dates, quantities, statistics, names, and specific details. Think about this example. A praying mantis eats beetles, bees, butterflies, and moths. Scientists can verify, remember that, the information in this statement. That means that they can check and confirm that it is accurate. They can also verify it through their own observation. A fact is not an opinion. Let me say it again. A fact is not an opinion. Opinions provide personal feelings, beliefs, or judgments. They cannot be proved. They are subjective. That's another important word. That means you may agree with an opinion, but you cannot prove it. So those are some of the things that you need to think about when you're thinking about verifying facts. Now, if we're talking about 5.2e, I will use a dictionary entry to find the correct meaning of a word as it is used in a nonfiction passage. I want you to look at an example. Right here is what that kind of would look like. This one right here. Here's an actual dictionary entry, and these are the definitions they want you to look at. So you're going to choose from there. So it says, which of the following definition best fits the way real is used in paragraph 12? So what I would do first is I would go to paragraph 12, which is right here, and the sentence says, I was trying to reel the gigantic fish, explained Leo. So the strategy for this is to put every dictionary entry answer in for the word real to see which one is correct. So after I look at each and every entry, I can figure out by reading that if I put to pull in, I was trying to pull in the gigantic fish, that definition makes the most sense. So the correct answer would be definition 2. That is the strategy for that objective. Now for your homework, you're going to do one just like this. Here's the dictionary entry that you need to look at. It says, read the dictionary entry for the word examine. And here's the example. Take a look at that. Remember, you can pause if you need to see it. It says, which definition most closely fits the way the word examine is used in step 4? So you would need to go to step 4 and read it. And it says, go back inside and shake the particles out of the bag onto the white sheet of paper. Not all magnetic particles are micrometeorites. Many are flakes of rust from nails, sheet, metal, and other construction materials. Examine the particles that look like flat flakes on chunks with sharp edges. So which definition fits for the word examine? Remember to go back, just rewind in the video and look at those definition choices. All right, so last but not least, this is your homework. So you're going to need to go to my website, www.Ms.Owens.speakslife.com, and go to contact, type in the definitions of these words. We talked about verify, opinion, subjective, and objective. And then lastly, type in the correct definition for the word examine. And that's the examine that I talked about earlier. Have evidence to support what you said and explain how you know it's accurate. All right, I will see you guys on Monday, and you have a fabulous weekend. Goodbye.